welcome to episode 385 of the All You Can Hear podcast. My name is Wenzel, and joining me today are my two award-worthy co-hosts.
Mama. Colt.
Tanner.
All right, well, that's all I'm going to say. I wanted to turn it over to Tanner now.
Your mama.
We should do a whole podcast episode where it's a sitcom and Wenzel's the baby and we're parents.
I don't think that'd be good.
Hold up. What did you say?
What?
What?
What? Why?
Wouldn't it be funny if we did a whole podcast where Wenzel was a baby and me and Colt were the parents?
Wouldn't it be so funny if I was like Wenzel's mama and I had breastfeeding time?
Would it be so funny if we had to just take off Wenzel's diapers and change them?
Yeah, it'd be so crazy.
Wouldn't it be funny if we got Patrick to come on, but he was the dog, so he just
we didn't
barked?
tell him that.
Would it be so funny if Patrick came on and he was naked and he was on all fours and on a leash?
He doesn't even know we're doing this.
Patrick, it's the Oscars prediction episode. Patrick, put on your clothes. Also, turn off your camera. This isn't that kind of podcast.
You got to stick your tongue out and beg.
Now I'm not having fun.
Patrick is a longtime friend. Why would you
Never
say that?
This got really weird, guys.
Hey guys, let's cool it. Hey, let's cool down a little bit.
No, we're already fired up.
Yeah, we're fired up. We've spent hundreds of dollars on Magic the Gathering product, and we're here to talk about the Oscars.
Oh, hold up, teacher. I got a boner.
I said I wouldn't laugh. I don't even know if anybody heard it because Tanner was doing gun sounds.
I was cocking my shotgun and shooting it, and Colt was cocking something else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Party like a rock star.
Is that going to make the...
Can't say it. Sorry, teacher. I'm playing with my balls right now.
Hey, Teach, can I be excused? I just shit my pants.
Hey, teacher, why is the tip? I don't.
What?
I don't know. Hey, teacher, what is this seam? What is this seam on my?
I don't know. I actually don't know what he's saying.
What is this sewing needle seam patterns?
The seam on your balls. That. What does that mean?
When would I get that?
I love how Wenzel just says that. It's like, oh, the seam on your balls?
I know what you're talking about.
We're not all stuffed animals. Was Wenzel born at Build-A-Bear?
Does that mean the heart went in through your gooch when you were made?
Okay, but then also too, if I was built at Build-A-Bear, why did they put so much emphasis on my balls?
Why did my brain go through my gooch?
I was trying to think of a Build-A-Bear joke, but I lost it.
Hey, Build-A-Bear employee, can I put a cock on this bear?
Okay, now we're back.
Hey, Mr. Build-A-Bear employee, I need your most well-hung bear.
Hey,
I need it for my life-size Guadavire that I just bought.
And make sure it's a polar bear.
Employee, Mr. Build-A-Bear, his is gonna have a huge dong. Is there any way I can make mine with a fat vagina so they could get it on?
See, that's too far.
Oh, come on.
What's just laugh, please? So obviously, if you couldn't already tell, this is the Oscar predictions episode.
Okay, guys, we need to take this serious.
Why are you shooting?
Because you shoot when you celebrate.
Yeah.
What?
In the
Name
South,
one.
right?
Have you ever been to a birthday party where somebody didn't shoot a gun?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Have you ever been to a wedding where somebody didn't shoot a
Yes,
gun?
yours. That's the only one I've been to. Or second one.
Have
First
you
one
ever
was
been?
Obama and Michelle. Lore.
That'd be a crazy. If Cole had ever been to 2 weddings and one of them was for the Obamas and the second one was mine.
That would be that'd be crazy.
I don't think I was alive.
You wasn't. They've been. I know this because their anniversary just came and I saw it in a news article. They've been married 32 years, so none of us were alive.
Oh man.
Maybe.
Hey, I know y'all are listening. Congratulations, Barry and Michelle.
Yeah.
Barry puts out a little image. Thank you to AYCH.
Hey, Barry, this is an inside joke between him and me. Barry Hawk Tua Obama. He got it.
Okay. So today we will be making predictions for 14 categories of the Oscars, but we're doing it a little bit different. When was the last time we did Oscar predictions?
Like 2 years ago, 3 years?
I think 2022.
And I don't think I was on that one, was I?
I think you were.
No, maybe. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're making Oscar predictions for 14 categories. Each of us will get essentially our first pick, which will be worth 2 points, and then we will have a second backup pick for 1 point. So essentially we're guessing 2 things from each category, except for best picture. We get 3 things. We can choose 3. Our first place is worth 5, our second place is worth 3, and our third place is worth 1. And the winner will get to relish in the fact that the 2 losers not only have to get together and watch Amelia Perez, we also have to record an unessential viewing for Amelia Perez.
Which is
Any
pretty
questions?
bad.
Yeah, like one of the only movies I think none of us have seen.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
it.
I don't, there's actual stakes here. So there's no flipping around.
No, yeah, absolutely not. Because I remember too, whenever Oscar noms were coming out, Amelia Perez got nominated for so much, and I was like, I have never heard of this movie. But then, of course, because of the news of that, people were coming out saying like, "Don't fucking watch Amelia Perez. Don't watch it." And even Colt showed me a clip of a part of a song in there that I'm just like, this is awful. So
Yeah, it's bad. Just for reference, Amelia Perez nominated for 13 Oscars,
That's awesome.
insane.
which is more than like so many of your favorite movies.
Yup.
Not that the Oscars are the be all end all, but
No.
even by Oscar standards, holy shit.
Yeah, it's just kind of like frustrating.
The only
Yeah,
person I've seen that said I actually like that movie was Ron Perlman.
What a
Yeah. I thought that
I-
was strange.
I actually saw 2 other directors who really liked it, and I don't understand why. One of them, I believe, was James Cameron, and
That
the other
makes
one
sense.
was John Waters.
I mean, maybe he thought it was being bad on purpose.
Maybe I can't remember what he said about it, but I'm just like, John Waters is just such a weird, funny guy. I don't know. I don't know.
He
what to
can
think.
like and hate whatever he wants. No one else can.
So I was thinking the way we'll do this, because it doesn't really matter who picks what.
Snake order.
No, because we're not drafting.
The Brutalist.
I was thinking we would just go like in order on the spreadsheet, and like Colt would give his 2, like his first pick and his second pick. I would give mine. Wenzel would give his, and then so on and so forth.
You got to name them out first?
Yeah. But is everybody good?
Yes.
So our
Yeah.
first category that we will be predicting is for best visual effects. The nominees are Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
Now,
Colt.
when you say visual effects, like, does this encapsulate practical and digital?
To
Mm,
my knowledge, it is digital.
yeah, because there's no other category, so just assume
Just all of the
just
above?
all of the above except for costumes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck. All right. Okay. Like, the thing is, if I wanted to pick one because of my personal choice, I'd go with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because that shit's beautiful. The monkey fur looks so real, and I spend so much time with monkey. I've known about 50 of them.
True, it's true.
For my first place, just because I don't like it, and the Academy loves to vote for bad things, I'm gonna go with Wicked.
Wicked is not bad, but okay.
It's bad. It's bad.
Okay. Whatever you say.
And the second one will be Better Man.
Interesting that you would vote for Better Man over Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm just saying they'll probably say like, "Oh my god, that face," which is the point of the movie. Like, "Oh my god, they made his face so fucking ugly and horrific."
Yeah, but Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is just like 1,000 Better Mans.
No, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is just 1,000,000 times better than all of these visually.
Well, my go. I think this is Dune Part 2's category to lose.
Yeah,
Personally. So I'm going Dune Part 2 for my first place. And I think just to play it on the safe side, like in my heart, I really want to give it to Alien Romulus, but I know a ton of people were pissed off that it got nominated because a ton of people are mad about that, about the robot being CG, even though I think that fit in perfectly fine in the confines of we've talked about it. I'm
yes,
not
we
gonna get
have.
mad about it.
But also, you got to think this is the Academy's opinion, not
Yes.
dickheads on the internet.
Yeah, which I agree with. I'm honestly shocked Alien Romulus even has a nomination.
It's
So
a beautiful movie, like
No,
from the set pieces and everything.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. It just does not seem like a movie that would get a nod from the Academy ever.
True.
But I think that's about as far as it goes. I'm gonna say Wicked as my second place.
God damn it. You stole my fucking lineup, bro.
Hey, if it hits, it hits.
Yeah. Oh shit. I can't edit mine.
Oh no, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all right, fair enough. Yeah, that's my choice. Dune Part 2 and Wicked. I would say literally, like, personally, it's pretty tough. Like you said, Alien, but like, putting aside what they did with the android, it's just like everything else is like incredible. Like
The
and then
fucking weird creature alien human hybrid at the end. Oh man, so good.
the destruction of the Romulus station, like all that
Yeah.
shit looked incredible. So like those visual effects were yeah, and then Kingdom, like, again, just all of the work that went into making all of these apes. I just wouldn't put that. I wouldn't put Romulus. I wouldn't put Better Man just because I kind of have a feeling I know how the Academy is going to lean, and it's either going to be Dune or it's going to be Wicked. They just won't look at those other films.
I would be stoked if Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes won though.
If
Yeah.
Kingdom won, like that, hey,
They
Yeah,
gave credit where it's due, finally.
I'd be pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Our next category is sound.
Not to be confused with music.
No, this is just sound
Noises.
design. Pretty much best sound design in a movie. And your nominees are A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. First of all, before Colt even goes, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think 2 musicals being in this category is against the spirit of the category. But
Yeah, I agree.
that's just me. Say what you want about those movies. I love Wicked. Haven't seen Amelia Perez. Literally a punishment for the 2 losers of this. I don't think best. I don't think just because you're a musical, you should get nominated for best sound design. I feel like voters of the Academy saw sound and they went, "Well, this is a musical, so it's got to have good sound."
Well, it's not just 2, it's actually 3 because A Complete Unknown is also considered kind of a musical.
Yeah, but I guess I mean, you're right.
It's not in the traditional sense of musical.
No, absolutely.
It's more of a biopic-y musical though.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. But that's the thing. If you go, I didn't even think about this, but I remember whenever it was being like nominated and considered for stuff, it was always considered under the category of musical.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's not traditional musical, but that's just how it is. I get it, but it's not. It's it's kind of its own thing at this point, with all these biopics and like, biopic musicals, like you said. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
Colt, rock and roll.
Now, hopefully, the Academy will listen to us when we say Amelia Perez and Wicked should just not be here. So they're going to ignore those completely, hopefully, in my choices. Now, A Complete Unknown, outside of the music, I don't know about you, Wenzel, but I really enjoyed the way it sounded. Just from, do their voices count as sound? Like,
I mean, the way their voices portray. I mean, just because it's not like Timothy Chalamet doing a Bob Dylan impression counts, but like the way it's mic'd and portrayed in the movie, it counts. As sound design.
Yeah. But I still think the sound was great in that film. So I'm going to go with Complete Unknown as my number 1.
Okay.
And Dune Part 2 as 2, because I do remember the sound in that being fantastic.
All righty. Colt, we're kind of on the same wavelength here, though I think Dune Part 2 is going to take it here. If there's one part of that movie that has stuck with me literally for almost an entire year at this point, it is the sound design. I thought this was a shoe-in as soon as I saw it. I'm pretty sure in my Letterboxd review, I say that this should win best sound design. So yeah, Dune Part 2, I think is a shoe-in.
Also, to be fair, we could barely hear the sounds of the film with you fucking that bucket.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe I'm at a distinct advantage here. And this is one of the only categories where I've only seen one of the movies nominated. I find it interesting that The Wild Robot got a nod, with it just being an animated movie. So part of me kind of wants to go like Dark Horse, The Wild. In fact, I am. I'm confident that Dune Part 2 is going to win, but I'm going to go The Wild Robot as my second place. I talked myself out of Complete Unknown. All right.
Yeah, it feels weird to have animation in there because every single sound is like purposefully, meticulously recorded.
Yeah, which is I find it weird that it's there.
Wow, it sounds like that sounds like good sound design. I don't know.
I agree.
It sounds like it's gonna blow everything else out of the water.
But like from a normal person's perspective, yes. But from the Academy, that it sounds almost too level-headed.
Yeah, I mean, also too with like sound design, you're kind of doing the same thing. Sorry, I'm not going to make an assumption like that, but when you're recording sounds, I assume you're going to be doing kind of the same thing for both, regardless if it's animated or live, because I mean, it's not like you're not going to be in a separate booth making the sounds for these things. I mean, you're going to be doing that for both.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if anything, it's harder for animation.
Yeah, I mean, the booth stuff doesn't really apply to the other ones, except for like set lines where they want to redo to redub, but they don't really redub movies that much anymore.
Well, no, they'll go in a booth for a live action movie and do like actual sounds.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Oh,
sounds, like actual sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
because what
Oh, sorry.
Spank me, give me a punishment.
I was gonna disparage Cole. I was like, "What's wrong with
Hey,
you?"
at
Hey,
least
yeah,
pinch,
get it. Hey, you know what? Get his ass.
hit my seam.
Tell Colt you're gonna burn his Final Fantasy Magic cards.
Okay, that's too far.
I'm gonna use your magic cards to cut your seam.
No.
Damn, you getting bisected by fucking Sephiroth and Tifa.
My choices though are actually just Colts, but backwards. I'm going number 1, Dune Part 2, and then number 2 is gonna be a complete unknown. Like you guys say, I think like the sound from Dune, I remember so vividly. It's just so good, especially like applying like, all these kind of unique sounds to this sci-fi novel. I think I don't know. I think Denis really did a great job. Uh, Denis didn't do the sound design, but you get it.
I like his mouth too.
But
Yeah,
Denis directed the sound design.
like everybody like working together.
Yeah.
I did phenomenal, and then a complete unknown. Yeah, that was something else I remember too. Like I don't know, just sounded really good. So I think it would go to that. I mean, it would be crazy if the Wild Robot got it. If it does, hell yeah. So okay, I'm done.
Taryn just go like start drooling on himself.
No, did you? You might have cut out for me.
No, I stopped. I said, if the Wild Robot, gets it, hell yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
it.
see, yeah, you cut out for me because I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Okay. Next category is best music original score. We're not doing original song. I thought that was a little too much. So we're doing original score. Your nominees are The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Bleh.
Colty.
Amelia Perez number 1 and Wicked number 2.
Choices.
And now that I think about it, I'm not changing my mind, but The Brutalist had a great original score.
Dude, when the trailer plays the overture ship song, like I've listened to that so many times. It's so good. Yeah, the music for the Brutalist is incredible. You could probably make a guess about what I'm gonna choose.
I would pick
I
The
still
Brutalist as
think
my
about it.
personal choice.
I'm sorry. Did you say your choice?
Yeah, he did.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. What was your choice?
I said first Amelia Perez, second Wicked.
Oh, interesting. Again, you cut out. I cut out. I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, you're good.
Amelia Perez, at least for Wicked, it's not original to the movie. It was a fucking musical.
Yeah.
It pisses me off that it's nominated for best original score. I agree, it is original. It is not original to the movie, but whatever. I'm going for my first pick. I'm going Conclave.
What?
Wow.
That movie had such a fucking good soundtrack to it. I'm also banking on the Pope being dead before the Oscars. And I think I think Conclave is gonna get a nod based off of that.
Hey, this old bastard died. Hey.
Listen, double
Conclave.
pneumonia, 88 years old, lived a good life.
So what's he got to do? He's going to point at some random kid in the crowd, and like that kid becomes a pope now.
Did you watch
And who's
Conclave?
that kid? and, and you're wondering who is that kid? Well, won't you
Baron
know it?
Trump.
It's wow, fuck! You stole my bit. God damn it.
What was it,
Damn.
Baron?
No, I was gonna say Donald Trump.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, that'd be crazy if the sitting president stopped being president to be the Pope.
Or he became the president pope.
Hey, I'm open to it. If the Vatican wants to take him on, take him on. Best original score. I think I'm kind of leaning towards Colt. I don't think Amelia Perez gets 13 nominations and no wins. That would be
Oh yeah, it's gonna win
fucking-
a lot of the nominations too.
that would be fucking crazy. I don't think it's gonna win a lot, but it's definitely gonna win something. So yeah, Amelia Perez is
You there, Tanner?
yeah.
Okay.
God damn, what is going on? Why are you cutting out so much?
I don't know. They've been doing work around us. But yeah.
Weren't cutting out when we were cutting up before we even started
I
recording.
know, that's what I'm
talking about
saying.
jerking.
Of course, the 35-minute fucking pre-show.
Jesus. Yeah. Sadly, I do think it's going to go to Amelia Perez here. Just because people are going to listen to that penis and vagina song and be like, I get transness now. I get trans people now. Like, okay. Like that's like it's going to take
Honestly,
that for people.
I'm sorry, I just got hit with like a realization. Amelia Perez is gonna like a queen sweep. Every single thing it's nominated for is probably gonna win, and this is gonna be the Academy's "fuck you, Trump," and that's why it's gonna win all of the nominations that it's nominated for.
You know, Cole, I hope you're not a prophet because that'd be fucking awful.
It's something that they would do.
I honestly think, because I don't know if y'all have like kept up with it, the movie has gotten so much backlash. Like even people that are in it have come out against it.
Also, didn't one of the characters, like one of the actors, was racist?
I mean, that can go for any movie. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. The whole fucking movie's racist, so
It was a big actor in it. It was like a main character.
main character actor. I mean,
Listen,
Zoe
It
Saldana?
was not Zoe. It was not. It was not Selena Gomez. I don't know their name.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot about Selena Gomez is in that. Wow. I know Zoe Saldana because I literally the song about the penis, a penis and vagina, whatever, however it goes. And then my second choice is The Brutalist, just because I think the music is so fucking good. I think hopefully somebody will recognize that in the Academy. So
hey Wenzel, we can only hope.
yeah.
All right, our next category, costume design. And your nominees are A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. Colty,
Fuck.
the floor is yours.
Okay, so
Ooh.
all of these had some great costumes.
Mm-hmm.
A Complete Unknown really killed it with the 60s, 70s, everything they were doing there. Johnny Cash went hard as hell. I loved Johnny Cash in that film. But then again, we're talking Academy. Wicked #1.
Okay.
And A Complete Unknown 2.
All righty. All righty. God. Zelda screaming again. I'm gonna go with my gut here. And while it may not be best costume design, it is most costume design. I'm gonna go Gladiator 2 as my first choice.
I mean, it's a good choice.
And my second choice, I'm gonna go Wicked. Because the costume design did go hard as hell in that movie.
They
All
got
right.
the dude from Stranger Things and the other guy from Thelma looking like they were on straight up meth in Gladiator 2.
Mm-hmm.
My choices are gonna be Wicked as well for number one. Just
Okay.
because the costumes were genuinely good. And then number two is gonna be Conclave. I believe that the costume design will be recognized, if not wicked. So
And through the eyes of God, it should win. Amen.
If we had a third choice for that category, I would have chose Conclave. All right. Our next category, Best Cinematography. Your nominees are The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
I don't know, Maria.
What is Maria?
Let's look. Maria
I'm gonna look it up as well.
film 2024. It is a musical drama.
Of course it is.
With
Stars
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Did it just come out or something?
No. It came out August
It's on-
29th in
It's
Italy.
on Netflix.
It came to the US in November.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was just added to Netflix.
Oh.
And it's not exactly got the best reception, so it's perfect to be here.
Oh, it came out on digital on December 11th.
Oh, my birthday.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Yep. Yeah, so Maria Callas, the world's greatest opera singer, lives the last days of her life in 1970s Paris as she confronts her identity in life. Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
Sounds like
Well,
Oscar
cool.
bait.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I literally can't say anything. All right, Colt.
Cinematography.
Yep.
The Brutalist number one. I feel like I think that, and I hope that they realize that is the truth. And Dune Part 2 number 2, because good Lord, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you took the words right out of my mouth. Because I would be shocked if they gave best cinematography to Nosferatu, just because that seems way too weird of a movie for the Academy to recognize in that way.
And it's too dark. They couldn't see shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's one thing I've heard about that movie is extremely dark. Amelia Perez, oh my God, just from the fucking clips I've seen, it doesn't have good cinematography.
It has cinematography. It has it though.
Yeah, it is there. You're right. And it is well, no, it's not even the longest movie on this list. I don't even fucking know.
The Brutalist is.
And then Maria, I haven't seen, but I've heard nothing but good things about The Brutalist. And I don't know. I just feel like The Brutalist would get it over Dune Part 2 just because Dune Part 2 does rely more on visual effects and The Brutalist is all practical stuff. So that's why Brutalist, Dune Part 2, 1 and 2 for me.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth, Tanner.
Whoa.
Oh, my words went to Tanner's mouth and then they went into yours.
We're just fucking snowballing each other's words.
Oh,
just
let's
a
all
human
make a big
centipede.
waterfall.
Well, we all said different stuff.
Yeah, we're saying. You know what?
Colt
Fuck
said
it.
waterfall. Tanner said snowball. I said human centipede. So
Yep. A lot of different things going on.
This next category is going to be pissing me off when I find out the winner.
Your next category is animated feature film. Your nominees are Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot.
As someone who's seen almost every single one of these, I have not seen Inside Out 2, but Wenzel can vouch for me if this is the case. I feel like it is extremely out of its depth here, because everything else but Inside Out 2 feels super, feels like a lot of love went into them in comparison.
Yeah, now don't get me wrong, Inside Out 2 was good. But you're
But
standing
like
up
very
against
blatantly a cash grab by Disney.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
they've said as much. They said, yeah, we're gonna start making sequels for beloved franchises because no original ideas don't make as much money.
Now
Essentially.
there is this really fun sequence in Inside Out 2 that I still think about, but in comparison to like Flow, Memoir of a Snail, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot, where like I think about the entire fucking movie, um, it I don't think it should have any chance against any of these. So
Which Disney, I don't want to speak out of term here. I don't think Disney has really had a good showing for best animated feature film the last few years. Like I know last year the Boy and the Heron won. Yeah, so they haven't Disney hasn't won in 2 years. Because the Boy and the Heron won last year. Uh Del Toro's Pinocchio won the year before that, and then Encanto won for 2022. So it has been a little bit.
you know what? Hold on. Don't pause. Just hold on a second. I'm turning off my heater because it's getting way too hot in my fucking room right now.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
How unprofessional.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
dude, they didn't start doing best animated film at the Oscars till 2001? What?
It's because people were complaining, saying like it's an art form, it's not just for kids.
That's crazy. And what do you think the one animated film nominated for best picture prior to 2001 was?
I'm back.
God, it's a Disney movie for sure.
Yeah, you're correct.
When did Little Mermaid come out?
Oh God, 80s.
It wasn't that. It was Hercules.
That would be awesome, but no, Colt. The correct answer was 1991's Beauty and the Beast.
Oh man, that's the worst of the choices I.
That's what I'm saying. That's like their worst movie of the 90s. Oh.
Just for anybody curious, it was 82 in my room.
God,
God, what the fuck?
My heater, I turned it on because it was like 60. It was 63 in my room earlier, and it was getting so cold. I was like, I gotta turn this on because I'm getting the sniffles. And it's only been an hour, and it got up to 82. This heater never works like overtime ever, but for some reason, it's like I have to heat up this room to just hell levels of hot.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm sweating so much.
I would kill myself. It's like 65 in my house right now, and I told Riley if the heater gets touched, I'm going to kill myself.
Fair. That's how I talk to my mom.
Yeah, it's not happening. I was telling, is this making it in the episode?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Can y'all guess so only 3 movies. So best animated film didn't start till 2001.
Okay.
Can you guess the 3 movies that were nominated for best animated film in 2001? 3 movies.
I'm gonna say, Spirited Away,
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
I'm gonna say y'all are a year off.
Fuck.
What?
What?
Okay.
What's Atlantis?
No, is it Atlantis? Okay. Oh gosh.
I don't.
Story?
That's 99.
Wenzel, Toy Story 1 was 1995.
Toy Story
Fuck.
2? Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 2 was 1999.
There it is. That's what I was thinking of.
Toy Story 3?
Okay.
No, 2010.
Yeah, there's 2010.
Toy Story 4?
Shut the fuck up. No, the choices or the nominees were Shrek,
Oh,
Yeah.
Monsters Inc.,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
one.
and Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
I'm afraid they're all good choices.
And the winner was Shrek.
That's fair.
I
mean,
completely wrong.
Shrek should have won. I agree. Yeah, I will say, y'all, we're naming the 2002 nominees. Treasure Planet was nominated in 2002. Spirited Away won in 2002.
Yeah.
Also nominated was Ice Age, Lilo and Stitch, and Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. Were your
Wow.
2002 nominees.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was the horse.
pretty
lady
stacked
movie.
year. 2002.
Those are good choices. Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
God
Okay,
damn.
I'll go.
I was just gonna say, looking at 2005, the nominees are so funny. 3 nominees: Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Corpse Bride, and Howl's Moving Castle. Your winner for Best Animated Film: Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
You shouldn't have told me
That's
that.
awesome. Like,
beat Tim Burton and fucking Miyazaki.
Hey,
fair,
do not shit talk Wallace and Gromit.
Those are good. No, those are good movies. The ones I've seen are good. It's just really funny that's the 2 it beat.
I haven't seen Were-Rabbit or Corpse Bride, but like I don't know, like all those sound like really good choices from what I hear. So I recently watched Vengeance Most Foul, so I love that. Man, that's awesome. I remember The Spirit Away winning in 2002, so that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, oh, I know it won really early on, so yeah.
So Colt, your choices for Best Animated Feature Film this year.
All right, this year, you said Wallace and Gromit won back then. I said you probably shouldn't have told me that. So I'm gonna go with Wallace and Gromit. Vengeance Most Foul is number 1, deservedly,
Whoa.
because it's genuinely a blast. I fucking love the animation, the humor, and just everything about it, man. It's such a fun and like got me feeling all yeah, just watching it. It's so good.
Okay.
Now I feel like Flow's too weird for the Academy. They're like, oh, well, they're not talking. That's weird. So I'm gonna go with Inside Out 2.
Okay. I will say I was actually surprised. Flo was also nominated, and we were not doing that category just because like over half the movies aren't even available to watch here. But Flo was also nominated for Best International Feature, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, isn't it French?
No, it's like
No,
Latvia.
I've said this
That's
before.
what I said.
Latvia.
Yeah.
I just said that. Play it back.
Hey, chat, clip that. My choices. So again, I've actually seen none of these.
Ugh.
Oh,
Because it's not a real like adult genre.
Well, okay, here's yeah, that is actually what I meant. No, I do know that they put a look back for they did like a 4-year consideration package for look back. How the fuck is look back not nominated here? But whatever.
Yeah, it's because it's too weird.
I mean, sure, but like there's a movie on here called Memoir of a Snail.
That's not that weird. If you've seen it, it's not that weird.
I'm gonna say kind of like the comeback story. I'm gonna say The Wild Robot takes this. DreamWorks is gonna get one up over Disney.
It would deserve it too.
And I think for my number 2 choice, I think I'm gonna go with a dark horse pick. I'm gonna say Flow. Actually, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Still gotta watch it. Just got added to Max.
Yep.
So I need to make time for it. But yeah,
Zelda would love it.
Hey, she's a cat.
I'm actually gonna do something different from you guys. I'm gonna say number 1 is Flow. just because it's been talked about so much, and just because it includes animals, I think they're gonna love it, actually. And my number 2 pick is, Wallace and Gromit. I think if it doesn't go to Flow, it's gonna go to Wallace and Gromit, because of what Tanner said as well. That kinda influenced me a bit. But if anything here gets it, yeah, that's fine. I mean, Inside Out 2 was fine, but there's better animated movies, so I think everything else deserves it except for Inside Out 2. Just saying.
Yeah.
Damn, get them. All right. Our next category, best writing or best original screenplay. Your nominees are Anora, The Brutalist,
Fuck.
A Real Pain, September 5th,
Ugh.
Boo,
and
boo.
and The Substance.
Okay, like September 5th, I'm not even
One
gonna acknowledge that. But
one here doesn't belong.
The Substance, The Brutalist, Anora, and even A Real Pain, the writing is pretty damn good. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna go with The Brutalist number 1,
Okay.
Anora number 2.
All righty. Oh,
Just
man.
give it to anyone but September 5th, please.
Man, oh, man. God, I would love if The Substance won.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking cool. Speaking of, did y'all? I think I sent it to y'all the other day, or maybe I just like quoted it on Blue Sky. Did you see that Letterbox like released like a 14-minute Star Wars fan film that the director of The Substance, Coralie Frigit, made in like 1993?
Yup.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It's on like the Letterbox YouTube, and then they added it to Letterbox so you can log it. I thought it was neat.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to watch it still. I'm sure it's great. God, like I've heard nothing but good things about Anora and The Brutalist. I honestly don't even know what September 5th is.
It's
September
bad.
5th, it's oh gosh.
Propaganda.
Basically it's propaganda. It's a fictional, or not fictional, what am I saying? It is describing the events that happen during the Olympics. It was September 5th, and it was when the Israeli athletes were taken hostage.
Okay.
But the thing is there was already a film made about that. It was in Munich, the Olympics in Munich. I
Yeah.
can't remember when. But there was already a film made about that, and they made another one, or they made this also too, like around the time of a certain other thing that's happening in the world that's pretty big. I wonder what it is.
Okay.
So,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's just,
Well,
So that
man.
actually gives it a buff.
I was about to say that gives
it.
it such a better chance of winning.
I know, that's the thing. I'm like if anything, it's probably gonna win because they're gonna be like,
but I don't want to. I don't want to blind pick just because. I'd rather just avoid talking about it. So, man, A Real Pain was really fucking good.
Real Pain was really good.
And again, I've heard literally nothing but good things about Anora and The Brutalist, and like Sean Baker is Red Rocket is still one of like my 10 favorite movies of the decade so far.
You gotta watch Anora.
You gotta watch Sean Baker's other movies.
Oh,
we
yes.
we watched Takeout and The Prince of Broadway. So freaking good. It's crazy how good he is. I love his stuff.
Let's see.
In Takeout, there was a reference to a fucking 2000s video game called Maximo, and I thought that was a crazy little reference. It was on the back of someone's t-shirt.
Okay.
And
I've
Prince of Broadway
decided.
is so funny.
It's very funny.
I'm gonna
Watching
go
a man
with.
get angry at a baby. Sorry,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
go with what I know here because 3 of these really do not seem like Academy movies. Of course, I'm talking about Anora, A Real Pain, and The Substance. So maybe something interesting will win. So I went Substance as my number 1 pick and A Real Pain as my number 2 pick.
Okay.
Any of these films besides September 5th deserve uh deserve this award, but I'm gonna say for my number one, also The Substance, just because I feel like that's them throwing a very itty bitty tiny bone to horror, and to be like, all right, here you go. And then my second choice, I think, would be The Brutalist. With everything that's happened, I feel like it's still pretty strong in the Academy right now. Um, God, it's just I didn't even think that September 5th was even nominated. That's insane and really fucking stupid.
I agree.
Up next, Best Adapted Screenplay. And your nominees
Whoa, okay.
okay, sorry. And your nominees are A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing.
Okay. Here, Amelia Perez number 1, and Sing Sing number 2. But Sing Sing should win this category because that movie, it still sits with me with how good it was. It is such a fantastic film, full of pain that it's such a unique experience too. God, I love Sing Sing.
I have heard nothing but good things about Sing Sing. It is on the top of my watch list. I just have to watch it. But from everything I've heard, I think this is Sing Sing's category. So I'm saying Sing Sing wins. That is my number 1 pick. My number 2 pick, I could literally just eeny, meeny, miny, mow it here. I would love to see Conclave win, just because that was I had a real great time with that. That movie shocked me how good it was and how much I enjoyed it. God, again, Amelia Perez is probably going to win something at some point, but I don't think it's adapted screenplay. And then I know the Academy loves their biopic. I want to go A Complete Unknown as my number 2 pick.
That's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep, I know they love their biopics. All right, Wenzel.
If that is your name.
Ooh, get him.
I guess this is gonna be my hopeful category. So I'm gonna say number 1, Sing Sing. And then I think number 2, I think I gotta say Nickel Boys, because I was very surprised by how they adapted that and the visual language that they incorporated. Um, like, yeah, just it was just really good. So I'm hopeful. I think either of these um should win it. Yeah.
All right, and now to the so-called Big 6 categories. Are Sean Baker for Anora, Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, AYCH Adware for Amelia Perez, and Coralie Farjit for The Substance. I think I brutalized literally every single name besides Sean Baker.
Yeah, you did, I think.
No, I think I got. I think I got
James weird.
No, Yame Mangold.
Mango, still water. All right. Amelia Perez number 1.
Are you serious? Are you for real?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay.
The Brutalist number 2.
Why are you putting this energy in the universe, bro?
I don't want it. Do you know what's going on in the world?
Are you in the Academy?
Colt's a voter.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We've seen movies get a lot of nominations before and just not win anything. Like that fucking Bradley Cooper movie last year or 2 years ago,
American
Maestro.
Sniper. Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was
Oh my
nominated for
God.
so many fucking awards and did not win a single one. So
And didn't he
I
say,
don't
"I'm
know.
gonna kill myself if it doesn't win," and they didn't win, and then he's
He-
like, "Fuck." They
He
called my
pretty
bluff.
much said that. he
And we
said
haven't
in
heard
the
from him
interview.
since.
He said in the interview with the Maestro's family sitting next to him that he felt more connected to Maestro than anyone else in the world has ever felt connected to Maestro. Which is
No, I do.
which is fucking crazy. to
What if
say.
what if what if the interviewer said, "No, I feel more connected."
the
I
interview
think that'd
saying,
been pretty awesome.
Bradley, that's fucking nuts. You need to calm down, son. Man.
Amelia Perez.
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of industry people really, really, really fucked with the substance. And I would love to see to see Coralie, whatever, walk away with Best Director. And I'm putting positive energy out into the universe. And I'm saying the substance is going to take this.
Thank you, Tanner.
That would be nice.
And then, just because I know Red Rocket, and I've seen that other movie that we watched by him that I can't remember the name of right now. What was that
Florida
movie we
Project?
watched? Oh yeah, I've seen Florida Project.
Or
Oh wait, I've actually seen
Tangerine, I think.
I've actually seen a lot of Sean Baker. Hold on.
Yeah, he's a great director.
What's that fucking other movie that we watched?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Together?
Okay, I'm thinking of a different director. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Sean Baker. Tangerine rocks, Florida Project rocks, Red Rocket is absolutely fucking incredible. So I'm gonna say a Nora as my second guess.
Hey, that'd be pretty sick.
Also, Nora did win the Palme d'Or at Cannes. So there's precedent there.
Salute.
All right, Wenzel.
Again, I think the Academy might throw a tiny itty bitty tiny little bone to horror. And I think, like you said, Tanner, a lot of industry people loved The Substance, so I got to go number one, The Substance as well. And then number two, I also think a lot of industry people love The Brutalist, so I got to put number two as The Brutalist.
Yeah, I will say, best director, not a tiny bone.
Yeah.
Teeny itty bitty
It'd
little
be
bone.
pretty fucking rad if somebody won best director for a horror movie, a body horror
It's like-
movie at that.
It's like an ear bone, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, now that you said that. All right. Up next is Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Your nominees are Monica Barbero in A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande in Wicked, Felicity Jones in The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, and Zoe Saldana in Amelia Perez.
You know what? Whatever. I
What, you got something to say, Colt?
don't like the way he said Zoe Saldana.
It's Saldana. It has the fucking tilde over the N.
I've
Yeah, it's
never heard
Saldana.
anyone say that.
That's because they're all
Look it up.
racist.
She says it like that. It's Saldana.
Zaldana. Mañana. El Mañana. That's how you say that. Don't say El Manana.
Okay, maybe
That's how a
it's
minion says it, Colt.
banana.
Manana.
All right. To continue a pattern, penis to vagina.
Yeah.
Sex change operation. Zoe Saldana.
Honestly, I think this is the most realistic one you've said yet so far.
Honestly, yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. If Colt ends up winning for nominating Amelia Perez to win all these Academy Awards, and then Wenzel and I, as punishment, have to fucking watch Amelia Perez and do
I'm gonna kill myself.
and do a podcast.
You're never
but-
gonna hear from me again.
And only one other person on this list that I know of jerked off Adrian Brody
Jesus Christ.
on screen. And I was confused if it was rape or not. And that is Felicity
Jesus.
Jones. I was confused.
Colt, there's just some thoughts you just keep in that brain of yours.
If you've seen the movie, you'd understand.
Also, too, that's not really a spoiler. If you look at the soundtrack, there's a song called "Hand Job."
Dude, that's awesome. Play Hand Job. What?
From the Brutalists. Oh, okay.
But legit
okay.
though, Felicity Jones was fantastic in that film. She was really good.
Well, my picks. I don't even know if I need to pick a second person for this category, because I think they given this to Ariana Grande for Wicked.
It's possible.
Which should she even have got a supporting actress nomination for it? No, because she is very much a lead in that movie.
Yeah.
But the Academy refuses to recognize that movies can have more than one female lead or male lead for that matter. So that's
Well,
why
no. If there's two male leads, that's gay.
That's true.
Finally somebody brave enough to say it in 2025. God, for my second pick, I don't know. I want to say Amelia Perez. I think Zoe Saldana has a better chance of winning an Oscar for Amelia Perez than Amelia Perez has for winning for anything else. But I do think this is Ariana Grande's category. All right, Wenzel.
She should win for Avatar.
Hey, oh shit, I forgot that Avatar 3 is coming out in December.
Hopefully, supposedly.
I don't think hopefully. I think it's definitely rumored. It's done, isn't it?
Yeah, it was done.
It's been done for like a year.
Prophesized.
He was editing it when the second one dropped.
I can't believe we're getting Avatar 3 before GTA 6.
And then we're going to get Avatar 4 after Elder Scrolls 7.
And then we get Avatar 5 before GTA 6.
I don't think you understand when GTA 6 is coming out.
GTA 6.
And then we get Avatar 6 before we get GTA 6.
I don't.
Also, fucking crazy.
Is that even planned?
We get GTA 7 before GTA 6. And no, it's only 5 Avatar movies.
No, yeah, it's only 5. Actually, I gotta go with Amelia Perez on this one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana. If anybody was gonna get it here, it would be right here.
Yep.
My number 2 is actually Wicked as well. I think.
I'm in a Walmart. Calm down.
I think Ariana Grande.
Record an episode in a Walmart.
Oh,
we wouldn't get kicked out. We could just say that we work
here.
We're talking to things.
We work here.
Yeah, I think Grande has a strong chance there.
Yeah, it's Wicked.
All right, up next, Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Your nominees are Yura Borisov in Anora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice. My 2 best boys going up against each other. My 2 Succession boys.
Guy Pearce and Edward Norton?
Yeah, the 2 guys that were in Succession.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Yura Borisov.
Oh, wait, I meant
Strong.
I meant 2008's The Incredible Hulk.
Thank God.
I always
Wait, was Guy Pearce in that? Yes, he was, wasn't he?
Was Guy Pearce in that?
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. I was about to say he was the leader. No, he wasn't.
He was Ross, and he died. The actor did. So
no!
rest in peace, Guy Pearce.
William Hurt?
Yeah.
No, Colt, that's a dead guy.
Guy Pearce was in Iron Man 3.
Why didn't they get him help? He died.
I don't even...
If he's hurt, he's got to get help.
Oh my God.
Make your choices.
Wouldn't it be crazy to die and you're replaced by 1,000-year-old Harrison Ford, though?
And he's like 40 years older than you.
Yeah, he's so much fucking... Like, they made Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull in 2008 because they were like, he's about to die.
Not yet.
Now he's fucking Red Hulk, and
And they made another one.
He made another Indiana Jones, and he came back to Star Wars. Man,
That's pretty awesome.
life is fucking crazy. He's crashed 9 planes
this year.
Yeah, that man is a fucking menace.
And somehow Jimmy Carter died before him.
Well, I mean, Jimmy Carter was 100.
Well, Harrison Ford is like,
I don't think he's 90 yet.
no,
He's not
no, 90.
He's
I was
early
gonna-
80s.
I was gonna co-op Tanner's 1,000-year-old joke, but that's dumb. Sorry.
Hey, I'm glad you recognized that. Harrison Ford's 82.
Damn.
Oh wow.
So he's
Feels like
in
he's
high
been
school.
82 since 2010.
I was gonna say, I feel like the last time I looked it up, he was 82 as well. And I feel like that
Man.
was multiple years ago.
I'll say it, he looked 82 in Brave New World.
Yep.
Hey, I'll be the one that says it. When he came out at the Game Awards, he looked 82 there too.
Oh
He
shit.
didn't know what he was doing.
Dude, my recently viewed actors on Google is fucking crazy. Would you like to know my last 6 recently viewed actors?
Yes.
Going
Sure.
from furthest away to nearest. I looked up Milton Berle after I watched Saturday Night. I looked up Adam Kovic for Funhouse. I looked up Tom Hanks. I don't remember what I looked up Tom Hanks for. I looked up Caitlin Dever because we were watching Apple Cider Vinegar, and I'm like, I know that girl from something, and I couldn't remember Booksmart. I looked up Mike Myers because I showed Riley Austin Powers International Man of Mystery for the first time a few nights ago. And then 34 minutes ago, it was Angelina Jolie because I had to see if that Maria movie was real.
B. Arthur and Robert Eiler, aka AJ from The Sopranos, are in mine.
Wow. Okay.
I have a great mind.
Colt, who are your best supporting actors?
Shit. Jeremy Strong, legitimately, he became that dickhead. It's insane how good he is in The Apprentice. He is my personal choice for number 1, but knowing them, I feel like Kieran's gonna win that one, even though I feel like Jeremy did way better.
Okay. So Real Pain number 1.
And Guy Pearce number 2.
All right. I'm not saying that just because these are my boys, but Jeremy Strong has been getting Oscar buzz since like before The Apprentice was even wide released. I think it is his category.
But did they even watch The Apprentice because it's a Trump movie and they're just like, ooh, I don't want to watch that.
I think enough people saw it and they get the gist. Not only that, but if I'm not mistaken, Academy voters get like a reel of performances and they don't necessarily have to watch the whole movie.
Yeah, you're right. That's stupid.
God. Man, Kieran Culkin is just so good in like everything I watch him in. And A Real Pain's the only movie on this list I've actually seen. So I think I'm just kind of obligated to have him at number 2. I'd be happy with either of my Succession boys winning, but I wouldn't be mad at any of these people winning because from what I've heard, they all had really good performances. Wenzel.
I don't know.
All right, Wenzel forfeits that one.
Pass. No, like everybody here was really good. I don't know who I mean, okay, I think the easiest choice would be Kieran Culkin as number 1. He was fantastic, and I don't know. I can't see it being anybody else. But if it was anybody else for number 2, God, I really wish it was Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, but I think it's gonna be Guy Pearce as well for The Brutalist.
All right.
Even though everybody here's really good, I don't know, like, I think because of the whole Trump thing, people aren't gonna even consider The Apprentice for anything. But they
Are we
will consider
ready?
Emilia Perez.
Somehow Amelia Perez, Best Supporting Actor. Are we ready for our next category?
Yep. Go
Best
ahead.
Actress in a Leading Role. Your nominees are Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sophia for Amelia Perez, Mikey Madison for Honora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here.
Oh, Lord.
Oof. Well, fuck. Okay.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Carla Sofia Gascon, she's the racist. And
Okay.
she's
Oh, okay.
Islamophobic. She tweeted
Oh.
about George Floyd and some very bad things about Islam.
Oh, well, she's definitely going to win then, right?
Hey,
You want me to just write that in as the winner for everybody?
I think Fernanda Torres should win this one 110%. That movie, I'm Still Here, is genuinely, it left me in a state. It's a beautiful movie. So I'm gonna go with Fernanda Torres number 1.
All right.
And I'm gonna go with Amelia Perez number 2.
Dude, Colt
The
is
Amelia Perez?
Colt is all in on Amelia Perez. If Amelia Perez bombs, Colt is going to be sitting at somewhere watching that dog shit ass movie.
And the thing
Colt hasn't even seen it. He doesn't want to see it, but man, he's going in all.
Yeah,
all in
Colt
on it.
is going all in.
Carla apologized saying it was years ago. They're tweets from 2016, 2020. Who cares?
Okay, 2020 is fucking crazy.
She talked about George Floyd.
Yeah, I guess it's right, huh? God. My number 1 is Demi Moore for The Substance. I have a few reasons for that. I think it's going to be I don't want to say a lifetime achievement award, but sort of like a lifetime achievement award victory. She also won the Golden Globe for best actress. Also, it's her first time ever being nominated at the Oscars. So I just feel like that's just something they're going to do, and they're going to give it to her. If I'm being honest with you,
she deserves it.
After coming back in the limelight last year, she had the Substance and that Ford versus Capote show, whatever that Ryan Murphy did. I think Demi Moore takes it. My number 2, man, Cynthia was really fucking good in Wicked, and like that's the only other movie I have even a baseline here for. So I'm gonna say Cynthia wins it. She was really fucking good. She rocked. Ah!
Oh, he got scared.
What? Jesus Christ!
That was me doing
that
the like gravity.
Okay.
Again,
No, I got it.
All right, Wenzel.
Yeah. So we watched I'm Still Here this past month. Fernanda Torres is phenomenal. That movie, full of so much, like, with the family, so much joy and love, and then then by the end it's like you're feeling so empty from what happens. It was just so good. I think Fernanda Torres, I feel very strongly. I'm hopeful, but I think this is gonna be she's gonna get this. She was incredible.
All right.
My number 2 is, I think it would be kind of crazy, but it would be well deserved. I think it would be Mikey Madison.
Okay.
She was so good in that.
Wow. Don't quote me on this. This may be the first category where all 5 things got a vote from one of us.
Amen.
I could be wrong, but this feels like this is the first category that this has happened. All right. Our next to last category of the evening, Best Actor in a Leading Role. Your nominees are Adrian Brody for The Brutalists, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave.
It's Ray Fiennes. Ray Fiennes.
Shut the fuck up. And Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice.
Fuck. These are all great choices.
Stacked ass category.
This is the hardest one.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Sebastian Stan is going to get snubbed for The Apprentice.
Oh, 100%. He became Trump in that film. It was scary. I'm gonna go with Coleman Domingo.
Okay.
For Sing Sing is number 1, and Adrian Brody number 2.
All right. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think Hollywood's about to crown a new king, and that king's name is Timothée Chalamet.
He's never been here.
Well, I mean, I think this is going to be like his christening of like, you are the star that will save Hollywood.
Yeah. Also, too, he's the youngest around out of everybody here.
That and also, again, the Academy just loves biopics.
No, I'm sorry, Cole. Who do you think is younger than Timothée Chalamet?
Ryan Fiennes.
My bad.
Shut the fuck up. But speaking of Mr. Fiennes, he is my second place vote for this category because
he's great.
Me, if he did not make me interested in a movie about Catholic guilt slash religion,
Slash his tires.
Yeah, that's what that movie's really about. All right, Wenzel.
Okay. So I would have originally said Adrian Brody. I would have originally said that, but with the stuff that's come out about AI using to help his accent, I think that's going to hurt his consideration.
I'm going to say I don't think the Academy cares about AI.
Yeah.
I know, but there's like a small chance maybe. I don't know.
If they cared,
sure.
he wouldn't be here.
I know, but that was a lot of talk because once it came out about that, there was a lot of murmuring about like, I don't know anymore. I don't know. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna put
Amelia Perez.
I'm actually gonna do I'm gonna do Tanner's choice backwards. I'm gonna put Conclave as number 1 here with Ralph Fiennes, and number 2, Timothy Chalamet.
I would be so stoked if Ralph Fiennes won. I love that dude in literally every single movie he's ever been in.
Same.
And yeah, great. I should. I don't know why I said that very begrudging.
Hey, fucking woohoo, Colt. Get a fucking grip.
He's one of my favorite actors. I still do think Adrian Brody's performance in The Brutalists is phenomenal. Everybody that's here deserves it. It's just that, I don't know. Like in terms of like who's gonna win, I don't know. I don't.
AI should just disqualify you completely if it modifies your performance in any way.
Yeah, it's just it's weird.
Well, we'll
and not right.
Our last category of the evening is Best Picture. And before I read the nominees, please remember we will be choosing 3 for this category. If your first choice wins, it is 5 points. If your second choice wins, it is 3 points. If your third choice wins, it is 1 point. And your nominees are Anora, Dune Part 2,
You cut out three
Okay.
different ones.
All right. Am I good? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Your nominees for Best Picture. Hey, editor, cut that. Your nominees for Best Picture are Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
God, two of these really don't belong here.
Your three choices.
Oh my gosh. Number one, I'm going to go with I'm Still Here.
Okay.
Number two, I'm going to go with Amelia Perez.
You were
God
making
damn
too much on this fucking movie.
I think Colt actually loves it.
Colt's already watched it. Colt's like, I hope I get to watch it again.
Number three, The Brutalist. You're going to lose your fucking mind when Amelia Perez wipes all of the categories.
All of them.
I will say, out of the 14 categories that we did predictions for, Colt has Amelia Perez as a prediction for 6 of them. So almost half.
God
Okay.
damn.
Me. Oh man. This is hard because there's so many movies on here that just do not seem like the Academy's cup of tea. That like
I'm Still Here is not in English, so I'm surprised that they even watched anything from it.
Like that, like even like Dune Part 2 being here to me feels weird. As much as I fucking adore that movie. Like that feels weird. Man. Like there's nothing on here obvious. Like last year, Oppenheimer to me was like obvious last year out of the like I called that a mile away.
Amelia Perez, man. Come on.
You're right, it's right there. Oh man. And like what sucks is like with this can make or break the whole race. Like the whole game can come down to Best Picture. Like a 5-point swing would be huge. Man. I really don't, I have no. I'm gonna put Wicked as my number one.
Fuck.
I asked you not to do that again.
I'm going Wicked.
Spank
I
'em.
did that and Zelda meowed. She's right at my door. I'm going Wicked. Oh man, this is fucking tough.
Dude, Amelia Perez is right there. But don't pick it as your second, 'cause I already did that.
I'm gonna go A Complete Unknown.
Well, then which one?
Tanner, you just put question marks. Shut the fuck up. God. I'm between 2 here for my 3. I'm gonna go with what I think is probably the weirder pick. I'm gonna say The Substance. I mean, hey, Shape of Water
third
did win.
one to nothing.
Shape of Water did win Best Picture when the year it came out, so it's possible.
That's because they had some freaks on that council.
It's the same. It's like the same people.
And I was one of those people.
Some fish fuckers.
All right, Wenzel.
Okay.
You could put
Man,
Amelia
this is
Perez
real.
as number one, Wenzel.
God, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting that energy out there. Fuck you.
5 points.
I'm putting it.
I'm not watching it.
I love how Colt's like 5 points. Colt didn't even put it first. Like if Wenzel picked Amelia Perez and it won, Wenzel would get more points.
You never know.
Man. Oh God.
I could get more somehow.
Oh, that's true. Bonus round. Does somebody get slapped at the Oscars this year? For 3.
Does Will Smith smack someone?
Does Will Smith sneak into the Oscars?
God. Because, like you said, that The Shape of Water was definitely, I mean, deserved, but still a weird pick for them.
A weirdo pick movie. I mean, I will say the Academy has been getting. I don't want to say fringe, but definitely has been picking stuff that traditionally you wouldn't. I mean, Parasite won the year it came out. Deserved, yes, but like a movie not in English, crazy. I mean, Oppenheimer was kind of like, duh, obviously.
Not in English.
Yeah.
Um,
They saw fucking Cillian Murphy on that leather couch, butt ass naked, and they said winner.
I don't know what you're
still
talking
can't say
about.
still can't say his name right.
Yeah,
Cillian
it's
Murphy.
Child.
Killian! Why did I say Cillian? Even in my head, I spelled it. I was like Cillian. Cecilian. Which is
No,
not, no. I know his name's Killian. God damn it.
no, I know. Sometimes there's words that I know how to pronounce, but then every time they come out, they just don't come out right. It's
No, I meant to say Cillian.
oh, so you're stupid.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
fucking
no.
I'm just a fucking idiot.
No. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Come on, Wenzel. You got to make choices here. Everybody's gonna die if you don't.
Yep, that is how serious this is.
I. God, Colt.
So you
I'm
could pull a
gonna.
wild card.
Colt. I'm gonna put a lot of this on you. So if we don't get this number one, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
God, Wenzel, don't!
I'm gonna put I'm still here as number one.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
No. Did you really think Amelia Perez? Did you?
yeah. I thought you were about to say Amelia Perez.
Well, wait till you hear my number two. No. I think my number two. I'm gonna put Wicked.
Okay. Oh,
And
gross.
yeah, and then my
You
number.
put Amelia Perez at your number 2. You can't say gross. Wicked. Fuck off.
Get him.
Yeah, hey, fuck off and fuck you, buddy.
And then my number
English.
3, I think, might be Dune Part 2. Might be.
I think that'd be awesome if Dune Part 2 won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I messed that up. Hold up.
Did you guys see where Bill Burr said we should kill all billionaires? Pretty sick.
I feel like I did see that.
He said we need to put them down like a dog.
Was that your Bill Burr impression?
Yeah.
Maybe we workshop that one a little bit, bud.
Yeah. Let's keep it to Bill Burr. Okay.
Yeah, let's let Bill Burr do the Bill Burr voice.
I'm Bill Burr.
I'm Bilbo Babbern.
I'm Bubba.
I'm Bibby.
I'm Burra.
My name's Bibby.
So I can see myself winning very easily.
No.
I mean, here's what's crazy. We'll be able to tell very early in the night if Colt's gonna win this. Like, if Amelia Perez like just starts walking away with like shit we didn't even consider it for, like costume design or visual effects or whatever, yeah, Colt's gonna win this in a fucking cakewalk. And Wenzel and I are gonna be stuck fucking watching and reviewing Amelia Perez. So just as a reminder, the two losers here will be watching and then reviewing Amelia Perez on this very here podcast network.
What if we all three tie?
I did the points in a way. If we tie, I don't know.
We all watch Amelia Perez.
Yeah, you know what? If it is a 3-way tie, I say we all just have to watch Amelia Perez. Okay. I actually don't think a 3-way tie is even possible.
Oh, I'll make it possible.
Colt somehow gives up points. Colt's like, I want 2 points subtracted from me.
I don't think it's possible either, but I have a feeling like if it could happen, it will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just with how our shit goes, absolutely. I know 100%. You're correct. But that's our Oscar predictions. So
Any
Find out.
Isaacs?
What'd you say?
Any Isaacs?
Isaac. Oscar
Isaac.
Isaac.
Wenzel, take us home.
All right. All right. Well, thank you for listening to us. Let us know if we're right. You can find us, the All You Can Hear podcast, on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, and YouTube. Follow us on Bluesky at aychpodcast.bsky.social. Follow us on TikTok at AYCH Podcast. Follow our Instagram at AYCH Podcast. Follow our twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear, where the instruction booklet has streamed on there with VODs. Our VODs, all of our episodes are up on our YouTube, All You Can Hear. And lastly, you can follow me, Wenzel, on Blue Sky's World of Wenzel. Follow Wenzel's Essentials on Blue Sky as well. And again, I have doubled down. That Substack is fucking coming. Just you wait. Wenzel's Essentials. And my link tree has links for everything, including my Goodreads, Letterboxd, and music board.
My name is Colt. Follow me on Blue Sky at ColtD99. Also, while I was driving home from work today, I was playing my playlist on random, and this is a song that I don't really listen to, or I don't even remember adding it. But as soon as it came out, I was like, "Did I add this?" And it was that one Motley Crue song where it's like, "Wah, da, 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 da." You know what I'm talking about? Whoa, yeah. Whoa,
Oh,
yeah.
What? Yeah.
yeah.
That is the most beer belly, like, fuck yeah songs I've ever heard. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
NASCAR is hell. I went 80 and a 30.
Hell yeah. Hey, that's the only way you can drive where we're from, bro. I've been Tanner. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Tanner1495. You can follow me on Letterboxd, Tanner1495. I'm just out here, chilling. I'm keeping up with my media spreadsheet. I have a lot of things on it. Colt, Wenzel, would y'all like to guess how many items I have on my media spreadsheet as of February 19th, 2025?
16.
Okay. Colt said
16.
16.
100.
Wenzel said 100. Close. 400.
Oh. Okay. Okay, before we end this off, I want to tell something really funny. So speaking of driving, the other day I was driving, and as I was coming home, I got behind this truck that or I got behind this car that passes up this truck because this truck is going kind of slow, and I'm having to brake constantly, and they have their turn signal on to turn left, and and they start swerving. The reason why was you can clearly see the guy holding his phone up, texting, like, on his phone, and my dad was with me, and he's like, "Dang, I would have thought that the guy with the Texas driver's fucking plate, Texas plate, 2 pinup girls on the back, and
Ooh.
a big ass truck would be a better driver than this." It was really funny at the time, and I was like, "Yeah." He eventually just completely just stops and pulls over. Um, it
Probably
was it
watching
was in,
Family Guy, and it's like so funny he had to stop.
it was
Colt. That was literally exactly what I was thinking.
what was crazy though is you can clearly see he has a thing to hold his phone. He just wanted to do it with his hand for some reason. It was
Sure.
crazy, but yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, land of the free, home of the brave, baby.
Amen.